Our final speaker is the father of 4, the brother of 4, and, as we'll see momentarily, he has the emotional IQ. His speech today will focus on his role as dad, specifically as dad of his daughter Mariah. Let's welcome him, father of the bride, Toastmaster, Jordan.
They say that insanity is hereditary. Parents get it from their children. Well, if it is so, it is perhaps because I am crazy about my kids. I am a proud author of 4 offspring units. We're not sure why we had so many. There's no fluoride in the water in Apaka. Kids just kept coming out. We never knew why. This speech is about one of the 4 more to follow. Mariah, at the age of 3 days, one night, because children have a way of waking up at 3 in the morning, and I was holding her, and I looked into her eyes, and it was amazing. I've never seen this before or since. Unwavering, unflinching, she looked deep into my eyes on what seemed like a soul gaze. There was this awareness. It was amazing. By the time Mariah was 4 years old, of course the whole herd would come in. I had to be at home by 6 o'clock. That was my rule, unless I was in trial or something. 6 o'clock every night we'd have dinner. And all the kids, everybody's having dinner. But then when dinner was done, Dad being very slow, everyone would leave. Except Mariah. Here's this little 4-year-old. And Dad was just kind of... And she's just sitting there, keeping Dad company. It didn't matter how long I took. I would sit there while I ate my dinner. At 5 years old, we learned how to dance. Not just to any music, ladies and gentlemen of the Toastmasters jury, but to the king. May I have some music, please?
C.C. Ryder. C.C. Ryder.
Mariah and I would get up on my bed. We'd put Elvis Presley 45s on the phonograph, and we'd just dance. That was a delight. For me, anyway. I was just seeing through it. At 6 years old, knowing that her dad loved humor, Mariah had 5,800 different jokes. All of them had the same punchline. Apple pie! But she loved it. When she was 8 years old, for her birthday, I gave Mariah a very large, rich with pictures coffee table book about Italy. She seemed endlessly absorbed in it. By 10 years old, though, you know how things change. I'd be driving her to school, and she'd say, "Daddy, you could drop me off too." "But Mariah, we're still 4 miles away." "No, it's okay, Dad." I think there is this thing about dads, at least this one, embarrassing kids. Meanwhile, her twin sister, Sasha, would say, "Dad, you want to meet my biology teacher?" Go figure. At 11 years old, she became an advice columnist. We take these long road trips, going for days. And so she decided that she was an advice columnist. And she said, "Dad, I'd like you to go ahead and give me a problem that I can answer as an advice columnist. Dear Miss Mariah," that was her name, "I am a middle-aged father with a young child who believes that she's an advice columnist. I really don't think she's ready for this, but she thinks she is. What advice can you give me?" Signed, Concerned Father. "Dear Concerned Father, your daughter is ready. Listen to her advice." Signed, Mariah. At 12, Mariah, as we went, I lived in the woods. And the kids knew their way out, but they always walked with me. And Mariah said, "Daddy, do you mind if I go ahead?" I said, "Okay." We were a quarter mile from the exit of the woods. She didn't know her way out. She got lost. I didn't realize this until I got back to my place. Brigida, who was visiting, Kim knows the story, said, "Well, we'll call the police." Not for a millisecond did I doubt. I will find her. I will find her. I went and I tracked paths, footprints through the sand in Wekiva Springs State Park, this vast forest. I found my daughter. I put her on my back and I carried her out. I told them when they were young, I would never, never let harm come to you. Of course, I tried to let me do the old gun and shovel routine to her date. "Young man, this is a gun and this is a shovel. I have both." "I don't think anyone will miss you." There's a rule. You want to be on the team, dating one of my kids, you got to go camping with the dad and the family. I want to see you outside your own element. But Evan, he's the one, Dad. Evan agreed to actually go on a 7-day road trip with me, at the end of which Mariah said, "Dad, I think he should be on the team without having to go camping." I said, "Mariah, you're going to have to file a motion with the court. We'll hear it at dinner tonight. And maybe Evan shouldn't hear this." "No, Dad, I want him to see how hard I'm arguing on his behalf." Evan was made member of the team and went camping anyway. She told me he was the one. So, last month, Mariah married Evan. And just before we walked down the aisle, she handed me a hanky, had embroidering on it. And it said, "Daddy, all the walks I've ever walked, this one will be my favorite. But even though I'm getting married, please know I will always be your little girl." From Mariah. 10 seconds later, I'm walking my daughter down the aisle with a face that comes close to looking turgid, and nobody can wonder why I'm doing this. In a few hours from now, Mariah and Evan will return from their honeymoon in Italy. Years ago, I turned down an offer to run for a state office, thinking I could be a great politician. I could be a great dad. I couldn't be both. I've never regretted it. Mr. Toastmaster.